we have a question here that is asking the probability of a university applicant over 20 years of age not being accepted into their first choice program is 15%. So the probability of not being accepted is equal to 0.15. Okay, so we take a sample of these. So we take a sample of 80 applicants, and what are the chances that between 8 and 15 of them have not been accepted into their first choice? So what we're trying to look for is what's the probability between 8 and 15 have not been accepted. Okay, so we're asking about, it's like a bit confusing here. Normally with binomial trials, you're asking about what's the probability of success? So we're going to say the probability of success is equal to 0.15. But you're asking like, wait, what? But that's the chance of them not getting in. For the maths here, it makes it a bit easier to say that's just the probability of success, because otherwise you'd have to do 1 minus that. Okay, so first of all, we have to define what the distribution is. Okay, so the distribution of some like this example here is we say let x, so let x be the number of applicants not accepted. Not accepted. Okay, now that I finished writing that, we need to tell the marker what that looks like as a maths equation. So we say it's the binomial where the number of trials are 80 and our probability of success is 0.15. Okay. And what we need to do here is we can say that it's like we're taking quite a big sample of it. So because we're taking between like 8 and 15, maybe this won't work on the calculator. But what we want to do now is just figure out the probability of x, given that we're between 8 and 15. Okay, so let's use the calculator. Let's see how that works. So what we want is this distribution. It's a discrete value and it's a continuous one. So the lower bound is going to be 8. The upper bound is going to be 15. The number of trials we're doing is 80 and the probability of success is 0.15. We'll see if this works. It does. So what we can say is, hopefully that makes sense using the calculator here, but out of all the different probabilities, it finds us, I guess, a range. So we don't have to add them up. We don't have to find the probability of 8, and then we don't have to find the probability of 9. We don't have to find the probability of 10 and add them all up. It does it for us. So what we can say is that this is equal to 0.7897, and we can say it's like this, and that'll be 0.790. Okay, and that is our final probability. Now, it's a good idea to use some words. So I'd recommend it. I'm just run out of space here, but I'll squeeze it in at the top here. So we can say the number of applicants, the probability that between 8 and 15 applicants have not been accepted is equal to, and then use 0.79 or 79%. Okay. And that's it. That's all you have to do, really. So hopefully that makes sense. And if you have any questions, reach out. Would love to help.